Is this the end of the road for Aditya and Sharddha? Arjun cries on Ranbir's shoulder. Rajkumar Rao plays Mahesh Bhatt's stepmother.
I'm the stepmother.
Godman addresses the Messenger of God controversy. Hi guys, I'm Mia, and on this Friday night, you've tuned into WeChat Presents 9XE The Show.
I'm hot, you're not. I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. 9XE, 9XE.
I bring you this news with a very heavy heart. Looks like 2015 has claimed its first victims. If the buzz, that's getting really loud by the way, is to be believed, Aditya Roy Kapoor and Sharddha Kapoor's relationship is going through troubled times.
And all I feel inside me is an empty space. I know you want to haunt me, but you leave no trace.
Their relationship has hit a rough patch because it seems that Aditya has withdrawn after the failure of Daawat-e-Ishq. The film failed with the critics and at the box office. Aditya is said to have switched off his phone, making it difficult for Sharddha to talk to him and be with him during these troubled times. As a distraction, Aditya has thrown himself into working on his character in Fitur. Sharddha has been so disturbed by Aditya's distant and aloof behavior that she even confided in her ABCD2 co-star Varun Dhawan. But maybe the signs of trouble have been there for a while. While most Bollywood couples rang in the new year together, Sharddha spent her New Year's Eve in Las Vegas with her mother. And what did poor Aditya do? He rode around the streets of Mumbai all alone. So sad. Looks like this is life imitating art. It seems like a scene out of their film Aashiqui 2. But before things could get worse, we hear Aditya's brother, Siddharth Roy Kapoor, stepped in and asked him to patch up with Sharddha. But Siddharth's efforts have been futile. We just hope that Aditya takes his brother's advice. But sadly, Sharddha is not the only one going through a tough time. So are Anushka Sharma and Deepika Padukone. Anushka is devastated that the BCCI is planning to ban wives and girlfriends from staying with the cricketers during the forthcoming World Cup in Australia and New Zealand, which starts on Valentine's Day. This means that for 44 days she won't be able to stay in the same room as boyfriend Virat Kohli. Well, we're guessing that won't be a pleasant experience. We mean for 44 days you can see your man on the field but can't really spend quality time with him privately. Isn't that a tall order? But Anushka isn't the only one in a spot of bother. Deepika too will find herself in a very awkward situation. When asked what her advice to Katrina Kaif would be, Deepika had recently said that she should not marry Ranbir Kapoor. Now this might put her in a sticky spot since she will soon be shooting with Ranbir for Tamasha for no less than 30 days. First in Calcutta and then in Corsica. Wonder what her cover-up will be.
I'm going to avoid answering this question because one of your colleagues has misquoted me last time and I'm really upset about that, so I'm going to avoid answering that question.
Will she blame this one on the media? Of course, the age-old excuse. But looks like Ranbir is not too troubled by all this. In fact, he is supporting and trying to cheer up one of his actor friends. So it's no secret that young Bollywood often supports each other. So it comes as no surprise that Ranbir Kapoor lent Arjun Kapoor a shoulder to cry on. A few days ago, Arjun visited good friend Ranbir's residence in Bandra, a posh suburb in Mumbai. Now this might seem like a regular visit where friends hung out, but it was more than that. After Tevar's poor performance at the box office, Arjun was feeling a little down and out. So he sought the company and advice of Ranbir. Arjun met up with Ranbir to pour his heart out about his film's failure and to seek advice on how to go ahead from here on. After all, Ranbir's last release, Besharam, tanked at the box office. But he picked himself up and now he's got a good lineup in 2015. Roy, Bombay Velvet, and Jaga Jasus. Meanwhile, Arjun recently received news that Papa Boney Kapoor's film starring him to be directed by Amit Sharma will not happen. Isn't it good that Ranbir came to his rescue? After all, Arjun needs a friend now more than ever. But along with Arjun, director Ayan Mukherjee was present at the meeting. Now this got us suspicious. Could we expect to see Arjun in Ayan's next starring Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor? Looks like the meeting went into the early hours as we caught Arjun leaving Ranbir's building at 2 a.m. All said and done, we hope for Arjun that he stops crying over spilt milk. Coming up, Arjun is absent from Sonakshi's brother's reception. Rajkumar Rao reveals his stepmotherly role.